While the family is often called the backbone or nucleus of society, real social change cannot depend on the family alone. Families provide the first environment where individuals learn essential social skills such as communication, empathy, cooperation, and respect for others. For example, a child who learns to share toys with siblings or resolve disagreements calmly at home is developing interpersonal skills that will later help them in school, work, and community life. Patience and responsibility teach children values that guide their behavior in society. These lessons are critical for a stable society, but they are not enough. Social progress requires people to develop awareness beyond their homes, caring about the needs of neighbors, their communities, and society at large. Schools play a crucial role in shaping individuals and society. Unlike families, schools bring together large groups of diverse children and provide structured environments where knowledge, skills, and social behaviors are cultivated. For instance, a student participating in a group science project not only learns scientific concepts, but also develops collaboration, problem-solving, and communication skills. Extracurricular activities like debate clubs, theater, or sports teach students teamwork, leadership, and responsibility. Education equips individuals to think critically, solve problems, and make informed decisions, skills essential for both personal success and a productive society. Unfortunately, many of us have lost sight of what education should truly achieve. We must ask fundamental questions. Are children learning what will benefit them in life? Are schools preparing students to navigate real-world challenges? For example, a high school graduate may have studied history or algebra, but do they know how to manage personal finances, write a professional resume, or communicate effectively in a job interview? Are teachers prepared to address the psychological, cultural, and social diversity of today's students? If these questions go unanswered, even well-intentioned efforts to improve society may fail. There is widespread recognition that public education needs reform. Parents, teachers, and community members frequently raise concerns that students leave high school lacking basic skills in reading, writing, and math. Many graduates are also unprepared for employment. For example, a young adult may struggle to fill out a job application, write a professional email, or calculate simple percentages for a paycheck. Schools are often failing to equip students with practical knowledge and essential life skills needed for the demands of modern society. The challenges are complex and many. Policymakers often debate what changes should be made, while educators may focus narrowly on the problems in their own schools. For instance, a principal might blame bureaucracy, lack of funding, or insufficient resources for low test scores, while a teacher may feel frustrated with unmotivated students or disengaged parents. Politicians often speak about improving schools without understanding the day-to-day realities in the classroom. They may suggest policies based on news reports or second-hand accounts rather than first-hand experience. Real reform requires decision-makers to engage directly with schools, observing and participating in the educational process rather than making assumptions from a distance. Educational reform cannot happen piecemeal. It must be systemic, addressing local, state, and national levels. Parents, teachers, principals, and districts all have different priorities. Parents may seek special programs for gifted students or children with learning disabilities. Teachers may want better pay or support. Principals may seek reduced administrative burdens. And districts may focus on academic standards and standardized test scores. Coordinating these diverse needs requires effort, resources, and collaboration. At the heart of education are three fundamental players: the teacher, the student, and the parent. Teachers impart knowledge and model positive behavior. For example, a math teacher explaining fractions in a relatable way using pizza slices or sports statistics helps students understand and apply abstract concepts. Students are the recipients of this knowledge. They must actively engage, ask questions, and apply what they learn. A student who participates in a classroom debate learns to research topics, present ideas clearly, and consider opposing viewpoints, skills valuable beyond school. Parents provide crucial support, reinforcing lessons learned at school, and offering emotional and practical guidance. A parent helping their child organize a homework schedule or encouraging reading at home supports academic growth and lifelong learning. Unfortunately, this ideal rarely exists. Many parents are disengaged from their child's education, skipping parent-teacher conferences or neglecting school events. Some teachers, particularly those with many years of experience, may become apathetic, relying on routine methods and resisting new approaches. Students, in turn, may feel frustrated, disconnected, or unmotivated. Blame cannot fall on any one group. The system as a whole needs improvement. Teacher quality is a major concern. Studies have shown that some teachers lack basic skills in reading, writing, or math, yet remain in classrooms due to tenure, seniority, or ineffective evaluation systems. For example, A study of new and veteran teachers in some regions found that a few struggled to write a clear paragraph or solve basic percentage problems. Despite being responsible for teaching these skills to students, student teachers and interns, often inexperienced, may enter classrooms without adequate guidance, leaving them unprepared to meet modern teaching demands. Even experienced teachers face challenges. Many have been teaching for years and may resist change, preferring familiar routines over new methods. Professional development sessions, workshops, or new teaching strategies often fail to produce meaningful changes because teachers return to their habitual approaches. Motivation, habit, and comfort with traditional methods are significant barriers to improvement. Classrooms today are increasingly diverse, with students from different cultural, social, and economic backgrounds. Teachers must adapt their instruction to meet these varied needs. For instance, a history lesson may need to include perspectives from multiple cultures to engage all students, while language instruction may require additional support for English language learners. When teachers fail to adapt, students may struggle to grasp the material or feel excluded. Despite these challenges, teacher training and collaboration remain essential. Teachers benefit from sharing ideas, discussing classroom strategies, and attending workshops on new teaching methods. Schools that foster collaboration between teachers, parents, and students create stronger learning environments. For example, schools with active parent, teacher associations, mentorship programs, and collaborative learning projects often see higher student engagement and academic success. Ultimately, education succeeds when teachers, students, and parents work as a cooperative triad. Teachers provide knowledge and guidance, students actively engage and apply learning, and parents reinforce lessons at home. When all three collaborate, students acquire the skills, knowledge, and values needed to thrive personally and socially. This cooperation is the foundation for preparing informed, capable citizens who can contribute positively to society. For schools to truly fulfill this mission, all stakeholders, educators, and communities must commit to reform, collaboration, and accountability. With a cooperative, well-supported system, education can equip young people to meet the challenges of modern life, achieve their potential, and make meaningful contributions to society.